Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a deep clean of my master bedroom, where I'm going to be giving it a good cleaning from top to bottom. So if you're needing some cleaning motivation, just keep watching. I'm just starting out by making my bed. That's one of the first things I do anytime I clean my bedroom, and then I'm going to be moving from top to bottom. On this particular day, I was actually going to just do a really quick clean. I cleaned other parts of my upstairs, which is actually in a separate video, but this ended up turning into a deep clean for my bedroom. I realized it had been a while since I had done the dusting of the fans and the baseboards, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I've shared this a few times on my channel, but when I clean, I love to listen to music, especially worship music. So we have an Alexa, and we'll just tell it to play K-Love Live or any other type of Christian music, and it just helps me to stay motivated and keeps my focus on God. If you follow me over on Instagram, then you might have seen stuff that's going on. We just got some news that a couple of our boys need surgeries, and one of our boys needs 2 surgeries. So it's been a little bit of a stressful time, and again, listening to music is just real uplifting and keeps me focused on what's important. And if you're not following me on Instagram, I have the link down in the description box, so I encourage you to follow along. I will post any updates along the way. By the time you guys are seeing this video, my boys will already be back in school. I can't believe summer's already over. It was only 2 months, which just does not seem long enough. So let me know in the comments below if your kids are already back in school and how you feel about it. Here I'm just spraying my favorite spray of the moment, which is the Country Apple from Bath & Body Works. Now I'm just moving on to baseboards. For my baseboards, I'll use Endust with the cloth, or I'll use the Swiffer, especially in hard to reach places like behind the nightstands. And speaking of behind the nightstands, they were very dusty. I recently watched a video by Mrs. Lynn White where she deep cleaned her master bedroom, and that gave me the motivation I needed to do mine as well. And here in just a moment, I show you behind my nightstand. I don't know if you can tell how dusty it was. It's not so bad, but there was dust back there that needed cleaned, and I had a dryer sheet and some Lego pieces and stuff like that.
like you're mine. Like the sun gives into the moon, into the night. Time continues marching, it slowly crawls. With each new one starting, I recall. You came into my life just like I'd never seen it. Not so long, just a time, just like I'd never seen it. You came into my...
Now I'm going to show you how I clean my microfiber chairs. I just have a little squirt bottle filled with mostly water and a little bit of laundry detergent. And I'm going to use this to spray all over the chair and then wipe it down. Now you might see me go back and forth a couple times because the first cloth I'm using is a microfiber cloth and I didn't think that that worked very well, so I ended up switching it out. Well, here the first thing I did is refilled my squirt bottle because it wasn't squirting very well. But I eventually switch out the cloths to like a regular wash rag. Here I'm just showing you all the stains. My little dog likes to lay up here at night sometimes and she'll lick and it just gets really dirty. And while switching out the wash rag did help a little bit, I actually discovered it works better if the wash rag is completely wet. So again, I'm cleaning it with the dry washcloth, but eventually I do wet that down just because it cleans it a lot better. And with it being wet, it'll actually rinse off some of that soap residue and not leave that like crusty film on it. And then once I'm all done, I'll show you the finished product. It looks so nice and clean, and it also smells fresh. The last thing I'm going to do before moving on to the floors is my sitting room. I don't film this room very often just because it's a mishmash of stuff. My husband has an extra computer up here. This is where our workout equipment is. We have a love seat or, a chase couch up here. But yeah, I'm just giving this a good dusting because this room often gets neglected. So embarrassing, but we have so much clutter up here. This fall, when the boys go back to school, my goal is to declutter many parts of my home. So hopefully I can meet those goals and film them for you guys just to bring some motivation your way. Last but not least are the floors, and this is my favorite carpet deodorizer. It always leaves the room smelling so fresh when I'm all done, and my husband always smells it after he gets home from work too, so I love this stuff. In case anybody is wondering what kind of vacuum I'm using, it's the Shark Rocket. I love this because as you can see here, the little floor piece swivels, making it easy to get into hard to reach places like behind that chair. So, and it's not super expensive. Obviously it's a corded vacuum, but I don't mind the cord. Alright friends, that is it for today's video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it and maybe this has brought you some cleaning motivation today and some encouragement too. Don't forget that we are not immune to hard times and rough days, but there's always something positive to look at. Put your focus on what's important and don't forget to seek God through the hard times. Thanks friends for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.